Thank you, Alejandro. Yes, I'm here with Garry Kasparov, the big boss behind the Grand Chess Tour. Yesterday, I received an email with a very big news about the Grand Chess Tour. Break that to us, Garry. If you don't know what I'm talking about two very surprised players that are going to take part in the Grand Chess Tour in Croatia.
I don't know what's surprising. We already talked about it, so it's the so now no other option but to play blitz in Zagreb. I'm a Croatian national, and while I couldn't, of course, play the classical chess in 2019, but this year I had no excuse. So and I let Ivan Šarić to play rapid, and I will do whatever I can. Just playing 2 games of blitz. I don't want you to have very high expectations, but I will have fun, and hopefully the others as well. And Vichy Island. Vichy now just is joining, so he has to survive the quarantine in Croatia because he's flying from India. So we will have two former world champions, and I think it just will add spice to the tournament, and definitely the organizers are quite pleased.
You've played with most of these players. Who are you looking forward to most to rekindle the romance over the chessboard with?
Oh, absolutely. Look, I'm not a professional player who's just sitting now, just preparing for this one or that one. Every game is a fun. So if I can do well in a couple of games, that will be great. So I know my limitations these days. I know that that is very difficult to switch, just from doing so many other things, into just playing mode. I will have about 10 days in Croatia just to get myself in order and to make a little preparation. So just to feel the game of chess again, the chess pieces. But I remember from my experiences in St. Louis that even if there's a good position, it's even if things going well, still the risk that somehow it's kind of a blackout because you cannot control your mind completely. So okay, now I only play chess. I could brush off everything else. Somehow it comes back and forth. It's a subconscious cycle you cannot control. But again, people will be happy seeing me playing, Vichy playing, and I think that's what Grand Chess Tour is about. To make chess fans happy, and Kasparov chess, is also benefiting from the interest that Grand Chess Tour generates.
Speaking of Kasparov chess, I was scrolling through the platform, and one of the things that really drew my attention were the documentaries. Are we going to see a Kasparov chess documentary on you during Croatia, maybe?
Look, it's the personal stories are making a very important part of our communication with the customer base, and I'm doing when I have time just in a podcast, an audio recording about my early years. So, and I hope I will just probably manage to add more episodes that's to go to early 80s, and we also had a few videos there, and of course if there is a good video footage, we'll definitely add it because. Telling about chess, you must add this personal touch, and we know that's what people value most, and that's the whole idea behind Kasparov chess. And every time we'll have a good opportunity and good material, good footage, so it will be there to combine playing and teaching, learning, and entertainment.
I think it's absolutely invaluable to get to know these players on a personal level. Speaking of these players, let's see what's happening. I see we just have a result in the game between Mamedyarov and Aronian. Aronian has resigned.
Long overdue.
What happened there?
I don't know. I couldn't believe my eyes. When Aronian played Bishop d7 at move 19, and he played very quickly. And it was just opening preparation, and he equalized. Again, he spent a few minutes just to reach this position, and here giving a check and then developing the bishop or playing b5. So it seems to me that it's a draw. But white maybe tiny just better, but there shouldn't be any problem for black to equalize comfortably. So bishop d7 is already blundering the pawn, but to make things worse, and after queen b3, so he he probably could have, hauled up the bishop c6 and giving up f7 pawn.
Yep.
So he decided to give up a b7 pawn, but, ironically, he lost first b7 and then f7. Exactly. Though after bishop c6, he could, just
maybe survive for.
Yeah, maybe he had a chance of. Maybe again, we don't know. So this is whether he could or not.
It's still a pawn.
Still a pawn.
Pawn is a pawn.
It's pawn is a pawn. Yes, pawn is a pawn. But I don't know what's happened. But he just here he made a terrible blunder.
And he played it so fast.
He played it very fast because I think he just he made very quick calculations. But I don't know. How comes he played rook e8? So he played rook e8. Oh yeah, very fast. Yeah.
Is it a matter of at this point you're playing so fast and you just think the position has to give you the resources to equalize, and then you saw that your opponent just took a pawn, you play rook e8 instantaneously just to show that you have control?
I'm under the impression that somehow it's connected to online practice, because this is kind of a move you make there. Because I don't know, just he'll tell you more about this. But maybe after rook e8, you take bishop f7. Maybe he thought, he maybe missed bishop b3 because somehow it looks, it's made that the pawn is untouchable. But okay, after bishop b3, he can resign. So
absolutely.
Only he can tell the truth. But it's a typical online move. So it's just this blitz move. So and in classical chess, in real tournaments, so it's the punishment is
swift.
Is exactly very swift.
It's very swift. This one seems to be just going to a draw. I don't think anything is going to happen in this one.
Actually, this is you go back for a moment. I'm curious. Yes, this is the That's it seems it's a draw. Yes,
I thought like far away pawn. Yes. But okay. Yeah. What about this one? What's happening? This one, Grishuk seems to be winning.
I think he made actually it was not clear. I think he made a mistake. So there's some more. I didn't like, but here I think his king g7 was the only chance. I still think it's pretty lousy, but at least you have a king protected, and then there's rook b5, and this is either rook h8 or maybe bishop h6. Some chances. I think it's still lost, but it's just at least you could have some chances.
I think the move we were criticizing was very much bishop b5.
Yeah, bishop b5 didn't look good. Yes, but okay, it's a very suspicious opening, and now white is winning, and it's just I think it's again we'll see how Grishuk is going to finish him off. But
he has only 4 minutes on the clock, so this might be a problem. Nevertheless, the position seems to be so
speaking about Grishuk, you should say he has 4 minutes, not only 4 minutes. So hopefully he ends up having 1 minute for 15 moves. Yes, now 4.5 minutes for him.
It's like
now 5
for him.
Yes, exactly. So that's why. Okay, yes, I would say
Moving on to this one, the game between Wesley and
I think
Garry.
Wesley had a better chance, but still, he's pressing.
He's pressing.
He's pressing. This, and just he's collecting. This is the, tiny advantages here and there. So
maybe for an untrained eye, it would look like black actually has the advantage because you can.
No, but the bishop is controlling the pawn, so you cannot advance, and again maybe potentially white can start attacking this. Maybe somehow you play g3 and then just then rook d5. I don't know. Rook d5 now knight f4, so that's why I thought about
g3.
Yeah, but that's why starting this was g3. Right. But it's just I don't know. This is actually I see computer was king g1 with the idea bishop g3. That's a computer move, right? That's a computer move. You go back and then just to activate the bishop, and because it's just attacking. But this knight is hanging. That's interesting. So this if knight goes away, then there are more threats. Actually, yes, that's interesting. But close. And Garry is a good defender. So
very close. Garry has 25 minutes. Wesley only 4 minutes. So this is still going to potentially play a role.
5 moves. Yes. So that's
only 5 moves.
But he has to make the move now. So that's move could probably decide how the game is.
Exactly. Critical moment, and I think, basically that's the round. It seems like we're going to get quite a few interesting results.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about the most exciting game of the round.
Oh, the one that the
MVL
versus
an amazing game.
Caruana.
An amazing game. So it seems again that Caruana outperformed.
He did
in his preparation. MVL has the same. The same opening fiasco, happened in Ekaterinburg, in candidates. So, And here he played white, and I think they played fairly quickly, and it's an amazing. He just released this. This is like, the whole idea. This to take on f2 and then play e4. So this and white. White has an extra piece, but look at all these pieces are here. And black all pieces are there, and. I think the position probably should be roughly equal, but MVL...
It's very complex. I think they were mentioning after knight takes f4 was a mistake. I think rook g5 was the move.
Well, that's not easy to just to find, but...
I think MVL knew about this move.
Knew?
He knew about it because you go into the same position after queen h6, h4, and you get this position.
Yeah.
And I guess he just forgot the move order. He started with f4, but after rook g5, you're not forced to do that. You can just play f5.
And that's lost. That's lost. But it's amazing that Caruana didn't find a fairly simple win. So
Yep.
I think it's just just having so many lines, well prepared. So just when they reach this moment, so look, queen f6 is not
Not an easy move to see.
It's
not an easy move is knight d5 after.
I understand, but still, but this is it's very. I mean, you have to start calculating. He spent 7 minutes, and this is that's what makes the difference between great player and a very strong player. So you have to understand this is the climax of the game. This is where you can spend all the time because you find the right move, you win. It's like a nexus. You cannot miss this turn, and he played fairly quickly in knight d3. I would have spend more time here because he could afford spending time. So it's
50 minutes at this point.
Maybe 15, 20 minutes because you just you have to calculate. And queen f6 is the most natural one. So I'm sure there are other interesting moves. But did you show the winning line?
We did, yes.
We did,
yes.
Yeah, this is again. That's. And did Caruana see it?
He did not see it. So basically, what he missed was I think knight d5. Rook takes e4, check, and knight f6 here. This is the move.
Yes, but the moment your queen appears on f2, that's already and he played knight d3 and
he played knight d3.
And did he miss bishop f4?
He did.
Bishop f4, yes, and all of a sudden this white pieces develop and bishop appears on e5, and it often happens that he missed his chance and it's a draw.
Gary, thank you very much for your insights.
Anyway, so it was a great round. So
great round.
We had just it's a great show and some blood. So I wonder this maybe they had that's during the rest day they got a special vaccine to increase the fighting spirit.
Absolutely, they did, and we cannot wait to see you in the action. Gary.
Okay, come on, I'm now hitting the road again. So just flying to France. So I see our viewers at Grand Chess Tour in Paris.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Guys, back to you.